Hello, Queens. Welcome to this week's edition of Jungle Juice. We are still on the theme of dreams. And talk about dreaming. Whoa, what a dream. What's happening on our political platform? I think it's bigger than that, right? Something is changing, and so many of us are being filled with hope. Yeah, we're dreaming a new way of being. Yeah, into reality, right? We're starting to see in real life people that are leading from the heart, from the soul. Their language and their actions, their words and their deeds are lining up. Yay. Right? This is a really beautiful representation of our insides starting to match our outsides, right? The ultimate testament of consciousness coming into form. And the material form is maybe the densest, or as they say, one of the last places that it shows up. But since we're not goal-oriented, since we are in the moment-oriented, we don't have to worry about that. We just have to stay here with what is and tend to that. And so let's continue to tend to the waking dreams, the dream symbols, whatever's come in the night for you, whatever you're with these last couple weeks. Maybe it's been an image or a theme, some kind of a symbol, maybe a feeling that you've been pulling through, or a pattern. Whatever it is, this week, the invitation, part 3, is after we've done association, amplification, right? Found maybe a storyline, how this is showing up in our world. Oh, hello, hummingbird. Speaking of symbols, this week we want to host part of our dream. And we call this animation. Yeah. So we get to be in direct relationship with part of our dream. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a color, a snapshot, an inanimate object. It doesn't matter with regard to psyche, because psyche is alive. So you get to just sit with your dream and notice what's calling you. Yeah, where's the juice, the curiosity? And so how it goes is you sit quietly, close your eyes, if that's comfortable, or soften your gaze. Yeah, and you just wait like a good host for someone to arise or show up. Notice where your attention goes in that waiting and that listening into wherever you're drawn. Right. And so what that might look like, as an example, is I recently had, I think, one of the most profound dreams I've had in a decade, that showed me something. The scene was intact. It was short and replete. But there's a specific part of the dream that I want more from. I want to understand more deeply. So in that dream, I'm going to be listening to the narrative. Right? I want to know more about that voice that was in my dream. Right? It could have been the bed that was in the dream. It could have been my tennis shoe that was in the dream. But I'm really interested in what the voice said to me. So how it would go for me is, I'm going to sit and ask that voice if it would be willing to come and be with me, like a good host. And wait for it to announce itself in some way. It could come as a sensation, a feeling in the body, an emotion that might arise, a thought, an image. might change form. Just let it arrive. My voice, for example, might come with a body that I didn't expect. And you host this. You meet the dream in the way of the dream. So I might listen in to the voice and it comes with an image of this wispy, bright goddess. So I might invite that goddess to come and I will say, "Hi, welcome." Right? Who are you? I might ask it some really sincere questions and let that part, this gift that's come forward, feel safe with me, right? Feel the resonance of my soul's longing. And then when I'm open, the parts of psyche that have something to say will generally bear gifts. They will bring you what it is that they have intended to bring you. If we don't meet them with sincerity, genuine open-heartedness, it becomes a sort of an ego, overly intellectual process that doesn't bear a lot of fruit, I have found. And in all of my studies, I've heard that from others as well. Right? We really want to meet this host, this guest, from the place that we do when we're in meditation, right? When we're dropped into self. So then you can have the interaction, the dialogue. What brings you here? What do I need to know? Can you give me some more clarity about that, etc.? So there it is. You're on. It's your turn. Find some part of your dream, whether it's an old dream, a new dream, a symbol, a waking dream, steps 1 and 2, and now here, be in relationship with, invite the relationship so you can glean the wisdom, so you can be touched, moved, changed. This is the place where growth happens, by the way. It's the relationship with the insight, right? We don't go awareness, insight, change. We go awareness, insight, relationship, daily tending. This is why we call this dream tending. We want to know what brought this beautiful gift forward, and how can we be in relationship in such a way where we embody the gift, where it moves from think no to feel no. So there you go. Enjoy the process. Stay tuned. Love hearing from you. We love getting your emails and your text, letting us know how any of these are landing for you, any of these inquiries. And we're going to see a lot of you this weekend at the Horses, Dreams, and Dance workshop. We're delighted to be hosting you there. And until then, sending you so much love. Namaste.